Welcome to the news, and we are kicking things off with a major social media phenomenon. We are diving deep into the unauthorized entry into Scientology church buildings and the explosive speedrunning challenge taking over TikTok. We look at how teenagers are breaking into facilities in Manhattan and Los Angeles, the damage being done, and what the Church of Scientology is saying about this escalating online trend.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Next up, we unravel the origins of this viral sensation. We explore exactly how the Scientology speedrun trend began, looking at the videos that sparked this wave of activity, and we ask the big questions. Why are young people from Vancouver to New York suddenly targeting Scientology offices, and what is the real motivation behind these stunts? Now, shifting gears completely to Hollywood, we have massive movie news. We confirm that the Edge of Tomorrow sequel is officially moving into production, featuring the return of Tom Cruise and co-star Emily Blunt, set to begin shooting later this year. We break down what we know about this highly anticipated sci-fi epic and the creative team behind it. And finally, we look at the massive streaming success. Tom Cruise's film, Top Gun, Maverick has reclaimed the #1 spot on streaming charts, dethroning a horror film. We examine how this blockbuster is dominating Paramount Plus and what makes this sequel, directed by Joseph Kosinski, such a critical and commercial juggernaut. Stay with us because the stories don't stop here. A controversial trend involving unauthorized entry into Scientology church buildings, dubbed the speedrunning challenge, is gaining traction across social media platforms like TikTok, leading to several reported incidents. Reports indicate that groups of teenagers have forcibly broken into Scientology facilities in various locations, causing damage and injuring staff members. For instance, in Manhattan, New York, a group reportedly forced entry into a Church of Scientology building, resulting in property damage and one staff member sustaining an injury. The Church of Scientology has condemned these actions, stating that the incidents were organized acts of forcible entry, property damage, and physical assault, not peaceful visits or legal protests. The organization emphasized that it will not tolerate forcible entry, property damage, or the use of religious facilities for online content. This trend has seen viral videos of individuals infiltrating Scientology headquarters, particularly in Los Angeles, racking up millions of views. The challenge is believed to have originated in March when a content creator named Wiley uploaded a video of himself breaking into a facility, though he later deleted the content and stated he did not endorse such actions. Scientology views the online activity as organized trespassing designed to attract attention. In response to the trend, actress Lee Remini commented that the speed running challenge risks reinforcing the belief among followers that the outside world is filled with lunatics and strengthening internal solidarity. She called on others to focus on exposing the dangers of the organization rather than turning the situation into a spectacle. Scientology, founded in 1954 by L. Ron Hubbard, is known for its connection to Hollywood figures. The ongoing social media activity highlights a growing tension between the organization and external scrutiny. A viral trend dubbed the Scientology speedrun has captivated young people across North America, leading to organized gatherings and attempts to enter Scientology facilities, sparking debate over motivations and safety. The trend, which involves filming individuals navigating church premises in a manner resembling a video game, gained significant traction after a teenager shared a video of their own dash through a Los Angeles Church of Scientology lobby, which subsequently garnered tens of millions of views before being removed. The trend appears to have roots in long-standing interactions documented by an anonymous Instagram and TikTok account named StreetsLA, which had been posting videos of staff interactions outside Scientology properties for years. An ex-Scientologist, B. Mood, suggests this account's content was the genesis of the speedrun phenomenon. Observers note that while some participants aim to uncover organizational secrets, many appear driven by the desire for online views and entertainment, mirroring the blueprint of viral memes encouraging disruptive actions. Mood describes the trend as often characterized by groups yelling, referencing long-standing public taunts directed at the church, such as jokes about Tom Cruise and the deity Xenu. When confronted by authorities, Vancouver police intervened in an incident involving nearly 300 young people attempting to access a downtown church location, leading to an arrest that resulted in the teen being released without charges. A Scientology spokesperson characterized the event as a coordinated attempt to breach a religious facility. Ex-members offer varied perspectives on the trend. While some welcome critical curiosity, Mood cautions against actions that cause damage or conflict with staff. In contrast, Jenna Miscavige, niece of Scientology leader David Miscavige, has issued warnings to young followers, emphasizing personal safety and advising them to be aware of any individuals who follow them online, citing the church's policy of fair game regarding critics. The activity has prompted defensive measures from the organization. Streets LA recently reported that the LA Recruitment Center has been closed to the public for 9 days, with videos showing removed door handles at various locations. Mood noted that the church has historically responded to public interest by erecting physical barriers, recalling instances where they installed hedges to block onlookers following past hacker attacks. Despite the spectacle, some content creators have focused on humorous, non-invasive filming, such as a crew dressed in minion costumes performing a scene outside the headquarters, which one observer praised as an amazing spectacle. The underlying motivation remains unclear, balancing curiosity, online performance, and engagement with a highly litigious organization. The highly anticipated sequel to the cult sci-fi comedy Edge of Tomorrow is officially in development, with Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt confirmed to return to the franchise. Reports indicate that filming for Edge of Tomorrow 2 is set to commence in late 2026. Director Doug Liman is also expected to reprise his role. The project follows the 2014 original, a film that, despite grossing $381 million against a $178 million budget, did not achieve blockbuster status but cultivated a strong cult following. The movie was marketed under the title Live, Die, Repeat. Director Doug Liman has publicly acknowledged the demand for a continuation of the story, stating in an interview for Empire that he and Cruise recently rewatched the original and recognized the strong desire for a sequel. The original film, released in May-June 2014, stars Tom Cruise as Major William Cage, a public affairs officer thrust into a battle against an alien species. Cage finds himself trapped in a time loop, similar to Groundhog Day, where he must repeat events until he progresses in his mission, aided by co-star Emily Blunt's Sergeant Rita Vrataski. The film received a strong IMDb rating of 7.9/10. Following recent high-profile projects, Cruise's next film, Digger, is scheduled for release this October, coinciding with the reported start of Edge of Tomorrow 2 filming. Longtime collaborator Christopher McQuarrie is said to have finalized a script for the sequel, and Warner Bros. Has given the project the green light. Discussions surrounding the sequel have persisted since 2015, as the original film's growing fanbase fueled sustained development efforts. Tom Cruise's blockbuster hit, Top Gun, Maverick, has reclaimed the #1 spot on streaming charts, displacing a horror film, according to recent data from Flix Patrol as of May 5, 2026. The film, which premiered in theaters 3 years ago and has enjoyed widespread positive reception, is now the top title on Paramount+. This move saw it overtake the film Primate, which now ranks at #4, after losing the lead position the previous week. The streaming success comes ahead of an upcoming theatrical re-release, scheduled to begin on May 13. Top Gun, Maverick made its cinematic debut at CinemaCon on April 28, 2022, before hitting U.S. theaters on May 27. A sequel has been announced and is currently in development. Joseph Kosinski, recognized for films like Tron, Legacy and Oblivion, is directing the action. The screenplay was co-written by Christopher McQuarrie, who has a history of collaborating with Cruise on 4 Mission Impossible films, alongside Aaron Kruger and Eric Warren Singer. Tom Cruise reprises his role as Captain Pete Maverick Mitchell from the 1986 original, alongside a special appearance by the late Val Kilmer as Admiral Tom Iceman Kazansky. The ensemble cast includes new faces such as Jennifer Connelly, Miles Teller, John Hamm, Bashir Salahuddin, Glenn Powell, Monica Barbero, Louis Pullman, Jay Ellis, and Danny Ramirez. The narrative is set approximately 3 decades after the first film's events, focusing on Maverick being assigned to a Top Gun school at NAS North Island, where he trains a cohort of young graduates, including Bradley Rooster Bradshaw, the son of his late best friend and former RIO, Nick, also known as Goose. Critical acclaim for the film is strong, with Top Gun Maverick boasting a 96% certified fresh rating and a 99% verified hot audience score on Rotten Tomatoes, both surpassing the ratings of the original film, which holds a 56% Rotten rating and an 83% audience score.